Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to be doing another beauty video today, and it's going to be kind of like a brand review, and I'm going to be talking about Makeup Geek. And I own this little Z palette. Is filled with my Makeup Geek shadows, so I own 7 shadows from Makeup Geek. And I actually found, like, if I didn't watch YouTube videos, I would have probably have never known about Makeup Geek. I like to watch Jaclyn Hill, and I think she's fantastic. I'll put a link to her YouTube channel in the description box below, because I get so excited when I know her videos are coming out because they're always so good. I did a video like last summer maybe, and it was all of her favorite Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that is or what that's about. And she's going through them and she's swatching them, and they're all like, she has a larger Z palette than I do, but they were all in this Z palette because the eyeshadows are, if I take out, they're magnetic, so the back is magnetic and they just slip right in there, which I think is really cool and so handy. And so I ordered them, and I've done 2 orders so far to get the 7, and pretty soon I'm going to be putting in another order. I already have a few shadows in my bag, so I'm actually going to need your help at the end of this video. I will ask you for your help. So first, I'm going to just do my review and my feedback on the eyeshadows and show you some swatches. So let's get into that. Okay, so when I ordered the Z palette from Makeup Geek as well, they have, this is the small one, and it carries 9 eyeshadows. And then I think they had a medium too, and then they have a large, which carries a lot. And actually the next time that I put in my next Makeup Geek order, I'm gonna order the large one, because I also want to order some of their blushes, and their blushes are in larger pans than their eyeshadows. So I figure I'll need the large one. But the first shadow that I got, ooh, now I need to like take these out. The first shadow that I got is called Peach Smoothie. And Peach Smoothie is a very good transition color. This is what I use. I think I talked about it, maybe I talked about transition colors in my BH Cosmetics review, but it's usually just like a lighter color shadow, and you put it on first, and it's going to help blend your shadows together. And Peach Smoothie is such a good color. Like, I don't think I could ever not have Peach Smoothie in my collection, because not only can it be used as the transition color, but especially like during the summer, because I had this last summer, if I don't want to do a lot of makeup, I'll just like dip my brush in this and put it all over my eyelids, and it doesn't look like I have a lot of makeup on, but it just kind of like brightens up my eyes a little bit without having to really do anything. So Peach Smoothie, I think Peach Smoothie could be really good for like anyone's collection. I am so happy with that shadow. And the next one that I have is called Creme Brulee, and I'm pretty sure all of these were on Jaclyn Hill's favorites. I like literally was just like writing them down as she was saying. I'm like, yep, need that one, need that one. But this one is more of a lighter brown color, and this one I like to use if I'm going to be using like really dark shadows. I'll do like the Peach Smoothie first, or else sometimes I'll just skip the Peach Smoothie and go in with Creme Brulee, because it has a bit more color to it. So if I'm going to use something really dark, I like to use the lighter brown shade. Or sometimes I'll mix Peach Smoothie and Creme Brulee together, and I think they make a really nice color. So I really like this. I'm happy with it. I use it a lot, but not as much as I do Peach Smoothie. So if you're maybe trying to decide between 2 transition colors, I would probably say Peach Smoothie. But this one, still a nice shadow. I still like to use it. Sometimes I use it on its own, but I don't reach for it as much. The next one I have is called Glamorous. And Glamorous it's kind of like a coppery brown. It's kind of got like some shimmer to it, and I like it, but I very rarely use it. I'm more attracted to like the silvery tones versus like the browner bronzy tones. Maybe in the summer that might change, but sometimes I'll pat this on my lid just to kind of brighten things up. But again, I don't reach for it like a super lot. I mean, if you like the bronzy type eyeshadows and like the warmer eyeshadows, I think you would probably really like this one. Just on me, I find myself not reaching for it as much as I do other ones. Like my next one, which is like one of my holy grail. I use this so often. I would totally recommend this to like everybody because I think it's so amazing, and it's called Cocoa Bear. And it's this really warm matte brown shade. I am actually wearing it in my lids right now, and it's the only color I have on there since I was doing such a bold lip color. I don't like to do a lot with my eyes, so I literally only have Cocoa Bear on my eyes, and this shade is so beautiful. I use it so often. All of Makeup Geek shadows I think are super easy to blend, but when it comes to Cocoa Bear, like there's just something about it. I feel like I can use it with any look, anytime. I can use it by itself. I can blend it with others. This one is, I just would totally recommend Cocoa Bear. Love it. And then the next one I have is another one that I'm like, yes, you need this. And Jaclyn Hill talked about it, and I thought it was amazing, and she did a makeup tutorial with it, and I was like, yes, I need that. And then it was out of stock, probably because Jaclyn has like a gajillion, I mean, I think she's almost like 2 million subscribers on YouTube, but I'm like, I'm sure when she did that video and raved so much about this shadow, like everyone went and bought it, and it was out of stock forever, to the point where I was tweeting Makeup Geek, like, do you know when this is gonna be back in stock? Because like I really want it. And it finally came back in stock, and I got it, and it's called Bitten. This is Bitten, and it is like, I don't know how to describe it, and I actually went back and watched Jaclyn's video to see how she described it, and she was like, I don't know how to describe this shadow, and I'm like, me either. How do you tell people about this? Because it's like a warm red color. It's almost kind of like a reddish brown, but it's so beautiful. And when I was like, a red eyeshadow, like I don't wear red eyeshadow. That's not, like it doesn't look red on your lids. It just looks beautiful. It's one of my favorite colors to wear on my eyes. It's a huge favorite for me to wear to line my lower lash line. I use Bitten all the time. I think it's so beautiful. Bitten and Cocoa Bear together are like such a match made in heaven. Those two together, how they blend, how they work well together, it's just like, oh my gosh. I think in my BH Cosmetics review, when I kind of just gave like a little bit about what I do with my eye makeup, I'm pretty sure I said, and sometimes I go in with a red, and this is what I'm talking about, Bitten. Like, you need this in your life. You need it, I promise you. The next one I have is another favorite one of mine, and it's called Shimma Shimma. So this is Shimma Shimma, and it is so beautiful. You will see when I do the swatches for you guys, you will just see. When I first got my package in, this was in order number 1, and I swatched it on my hand, and I was like, and I literally took a picture of it and was like, can we all just stop and take a moment and admire Shimma Shimma, because it is beautiful. It's shimmery. I mean, the name I feel like pretty much describes what it's gonna do. It's just such a beautiful light color. It brightens up your eyes so much. You can use it on your lids. You can use it on your like inner eyes. Use it for an eyebrow highlight. I mean, it is just so gorgeous, and I can tell like when I look at it that there's a definite dent in the middle because I use it so much. So that is Shimma Shimma. If there's a few that I can recommend, I mean, this is another one that I feel like so many people would be able to use, especially in the summertime. It would be such a good color. So another favorite. And then the last one I have is one a recommendation from Jaclyn, and she also did a makeup tutorial with it, and I think it was the makeup tutorial that sold me on it. And it's called Envy. And so Envy is a really deep, dark green color. It almost has like maybe a little bit of shimmer to it, but not too much. And I'll be honest, I think this color is beautiful. I have green eyes, and when I put on like a dark green with it, I will get compliments on my eyes all night long. I'll get asked if it's my true eye color. Like, it is. I don't wear colored contacts or contacts in general, but and it's so funny because a lot of times they say, like, if you have green eyes, I think you're supposed to wear like purple or brown or something like that. But when I wear green, my eyes just like stand out so much. So I enjoy wearing this, but it is so dark. Like, I really need to go in with a light hand or else I can end up looking way crazy. So I don't wear it a whole lot. I don't do smoky eyes a lot. That's not really my look, but it's still a really beautiful color. When I do use it, I really love it. I just don't use it a whole lot. So if you're not really into greens or darks or smoky eyes, you can probably pass on this one. But if that is your thing, if that's the look you like to go for, I would definitely say check out Envy because you might really end up enjoying it. So out of my 7, my favorites are definitely Peach Smoothie, Cocoa Bear, Bitten, and Shimma Shimma. Those are my favorites. Cocoa Bear and Bitten, I just think are so good together. I definitely recommend them together. They blend out so well. Peach Smoothie is going to be that great transition shade or even to wear on your own in the summer. And then Shimma Shimma is just so, again, it's just so shimmery. It's going to make your eyes look brighter. So those are my favorites, and those what I would really recommend out of the ones that I have. And then I can do some swatches for you. So this is Peach Smoothie. You can kind of see it on my finger there. Like I said, I don't have the viewfinder, so I hope this works out. But that one is Peach Smoothie. This is Creme Brulee. So this is kind of that more lighter brownish color. And there's Peach Smoothie and Creme Brulee together, so you can kind of see what the differences are. This is that Glamorous. So it's that more bronzy, shimmery shade. And this one is Cocoa Bear. So it's the darker brown shade that blends out really well. So that one is Cocoa Bear. That's next to Glamorous. And then I'll swatch a Bitten for you guys so you guys can just like understand what's happening. So that one is Bitten. So if you can tell, like Bitten, it's like it doesn't look like red, like bright red, like it's not my lipstick that you're going to be putting on your eyes. It's just such a pretty, it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. This one is Shimma Shimma. I mean, like, whoa. Like, can you even, maybe you can even see it from back here. Like, it is so, so beautiful. And then the last one is Envy. And then, so that's Envy, the green. So you can kind of see it's like a deep, darker green. But so those are my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. And like I said, I was going to ask you guys for help because I'm getting ready to put my palette back together. I'm getting ready to put in another order from Makeup Geek. I know I want their black eyeshadows, and they also just came out with a huge line of foiled eyeshadows, and I've been hearing nothing but amazing things from them. The swatches look incredible. I believe the one that I have in my virtual cart is called Grandstand. So I have their matte black, I have Grandstand, which is a foiled eyeshadow, and then I'm also doing a blush, and I think it's called Spellbound. I'm pretty sure it's Spellbound. So those 3 are already in my virtual cart, but if anyone has any recommendations or you have a Makeup Geek eyeshadow that you absolutely love, please tell me because I kind of want to get I mean, I don't want to just get 3 things because like I said, I'm also ordering a large Z palette, so I want to make sure that I can fill it up. So if you have any recommendations, or even if you've heard other good things about the other Makeup Geek shadows or blushes, please let me know, because I want to fill up my large Z palette when it gets here, because I think these are so cool. I also think Makeup Geek is pretty affordable. I think each of these regular shadows are like $5 or $6. And the foil eyeshadows I think are like $9 or $10. So the foiled ones are a little bit more expensive, but they're just supposed to be so amazing. But what I think is also really cool, that instead of going out and spending a lot of money on a big eyeshadow palette where you're bound to have at least one eyeshadow, if not more, not work out for you, or you don't like, or you never touch, you can create your own palette. So I just think that is such a cool idea. You can do it your own, you can do it yourself, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to do it. So again, if you have any recommendations, please leave a comment below and let me know what those are, and I'll be sure to let you guys know when I get my next order in and I can share it with you. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.